Truth about backstage heat on CM Punk after controversial Hulk Hogan comments on WWE Raw. Reports. Hello, everyone. Welcome back to my channel. I hope everyone is having a nice day. Before we begin the video, please subscribe and give the video a thumbs up. CM Punk has found himself in the middle of another controversy after his comments on WWE Raw about Hulk Hogan. Now, a report has emerged about whether there is any backstage heat on him following the promo. There was speculation about Punk potentially having backstage heat after he went off script and started talking about Hulk Hogan on WWE Raw this week. The star was cutting a promo to the camera, as he said that should Hogan be put in the Royal Rumble, he would throw him over the top rope and end Hulkamania once and for all. The star was very final about his comments and made it clear that he meant business. Now, reports from Fightful Select have confirmed that CM Punk was not criticized backstage for his comments about Hulk Hogan. The report confirmed that the comment was not scripted, but those backstage laughed about it, and no one was upset with Punk for it. With that being the case, there will be no issues with Punk after the line. However, should Hogan and Punk meet, how they react after the shot remains to be seen. In recent weeks, backstage heat surrounding CM Punk in WWE has become one of the most talked about topics among fans and insiders alike. This heat intensified following Punk's controversial comments about Hulk Hogan during an episode of WWE Raw. While Punk's no-holds-barred approach to speaking his mind has often garnered attention, this particular incident seems to have struck a nerve within the company. According to multiple reports from those close to WWE, the fallout from Punk's remarks has created tension among wrestlers, management, and even some fans. The situation began during an episode of WWE Raw, which aired earlier this month. CM Punk, known for his outspoken nature, was in a segment that involved several WWE legends, including Hulk Hogan. During the segment, Punk made several comments about Hogan, which many perceive as being disrespectful and controversial. The remarks, which some described as inflammatory, centered around Punk's personal feelings about Hogan's legacy and his role in the wrestling business. These comments didn't sit well with certain individuals backstage, who felt that Punk had crossed a line by publicly airing his grievances about a figure as iconic as Hulk Hogan. The reaction to Punk's comments was swift, with several reports suggesting that backstage morale among WWE talent had been negatively affected by the incident. Many wrestlers, especially those who are close to Hogan, were reportedly upset by the remarks, feeling that Punk had disrespected not just Hogan, but the entire legacy of professional wrestling. This has led to speculation that Punk may have alienated himself from key figures within the company, potentially jeopardizing his standing in WWE. Sources close to the situation have indicated that tensions between Punk and some of WWE's higher-ups have been growing for months. While Punk's return to WWE was met with excitement by many fans, it seems that his attitude and behavior have rubbed certain individuals the wrong way. The incident involving Hogan has only amplified these concerns, leading to what some insiders are calling backstage heat on the former WWE champion. The reaction from WWE management has been mixed. Some executives are reportedly frustrated with Punk's inability to hold back his opinions, feeling that his behavior is damaging the company's reputation. Others, however, view Punk's candidness as a breath of fresh air, acknowledging that he is one of the few talents willing to speak truth to power. Despite this divide, the general consensus is that Punk's comments about Hogan have put him in a difficult position with WWE's higher-ups, who are known to be protective of their history and legacy. One of the most significant aspects of the controversy is the way it highlights the complicated relationship between Punk and WWE. When Punk first left WWE in 2014, he made numerous public statements about his dissatisfaction with the company, including harsh criticisms of its management and creative direction. His return to WWE in 2021 was seen as a redemption story, a chance for both Punk and the company to reconcile and move forward. However, the recent incident with Hogan has raised questions about whether that reconciliation is still possible, or if Punk's controversial nature is once again driving a wedge between him and WWE. While the backstage heat is undeniable, it's important to note that CM Punk's history with the company has always been marked by a certain level of friction. His outspoken attitude, combined with his desire to push boundaries and challenge authority, has often put him at odds with creative control, his outspoken criticisms of WWE's policies, or his clashes with key figures. Punk has never been one to shy away from controversy. The comments about Hogan seem to be another chapter in this ongoing saga, with Punk's refusal to adhere to the traditional norms of the wrestling business continuing to make waves in the company. At the same time, it's important to recognize that CM Punk is not the only wrestler to have ever criticized Hulk Hogan. Over the years, many other WWE stars have expressed frustration with Hogan's perceived influence and the way he has been treated as a legendary figure in the industry. Hogan, for his part, has weathered his fair share of controversies, including public feuds with other wrestlers and his involvement in several scandals. However, his status as one of the most iconic figures in wrestling history has generally protected him from significant backlash. For Punk, however, the situation is more complicated. While he may have a strong fan base and a solid reputation within the wrestling community, his comments about Hogan have placed him in the crosshairs of WWE's corporate culture, which is often quick to protect its most marketable stars. The long-term consequences of this backstage heat on Punk remain to be seen. Some industry insiders believe that the situation could eventually blow over, with Punk and WWE finding a way to coexist, as they have in the past. Others, however, think that the tension could escalate, potentially leading to a more significant fallout between Punk and the company. Given WWE's track record of quickly moving on from controversial incidents, it's also possible that the situation will be forgotten in due time, especially if Punk continues to deliver strong performances in the ring. What is clear, however, is that CM Punk's comments about Hulk Hogan have highlighted some of the deeper issues within WWE, particularly when it comes to the relationship between the company and its talent. Punk's decision to speak his mind on such a high-profile platform has opened a Pandora's box of questions about how WWE handles its legends, its current roster, and the way the company navigates internal conflicts. While Punk's actions may have sparked a firestorm backstage, they have also led to much-needed discussions about the state of the industry and the dynamics that shape it. As the situation develops, it will be interesting to see how WWE chooses to handle the controversy. Will they continue to back Punk, or will they choose to distance themselves from him in favor of preserving their relationships with other key figures in the company? One thing is certain: CM Punk's time in WWE is far from dull, and the backstage heat surrounding his controversial comments is just the latest chapter in a long and unpredictable story. In the end, the controversy surrounding CM Punk's remarks about Hulk Hogan is a reminder of how delicate the relationships within professional wrestling can be. Behind the scenes, tensions can brew over issues that may seem trivial to the public, yet are deeply important to those involved. Punk's outspokenness has always been a double-edged sword. While it has earned him a passionate fan following, it has also made him a polarizing figure within the wrestling business. The fallout from his comments about Hogan serves as a testament to the complex and often volatile nature of the wrestling world, where respect, legacy, and loyalty are always in flux. For now, the heat on CM Punk continues to simmer, and only time will tell what impact, if any, it will have on his future in WWE. The company's next moves will likely play a pivotal role in determining whether this controversy becomes a mere blip in Punk's career or something far more significant. Either way, one thing is for sure: CM Punk's time in the spotlight is far from over, and his place in WWE's ongoing narrative is anything but settled. Thanks for watching this video, and please subscribe to our YouTube channel for more updated news.